see, let's zoom in a little bit more here so that you guys can kind of see what's happening. I was doing this live on Facebook and we had a little bit of issue. So we're just gonna do it on YouTube because I haven't went live on YouTube in a minute. So, okay, cool. Anywho, hello everyone. How are we doing? Is everyone doing good? I hope so. I have a little bit of a backdrop going on, like a makeshift one, but let me fill you in on this week because I cannot even put into words 2023 for me. It has been this the entire year. I have already primed and moisturized, so we're just going to start from there. But yeah, 2023 has been something else. It's been a whirlwind. And this past Monday was supposed to be, or I thought was supposed to be, my first day at a job that I'm really excited about because it's work from home. I'm off Saturdays and Sundays. It's really good hours. So it's like 10 to 6. Anyways, really good job, whatever. So I do all the things that I'm supposed to do. I submit my background check, drug test, all the things. And they tell me to be there on the 24th. So this past Monday, I go to work, right? They tell me that it's a 6-week training, and for the 6 weeks, I have to go there. And then I was told that I would be able to work from home 3 days a week and only have to go in twice a week. So I'm like, hell yeah, this is super exciting because this will be great, you know, regardless of, you know, whatever comes in the future, you know, whatever changes may occur, I can do this job. It's really good pay. It's $19 an hour and plus a bonus structure, which I was really excited about. So boom. I drive all the way there, and you guys, from my mother's, it's an hour away, okay? Hour and 6 minutes away from my mother's house, okay? If I were to move back to Halls, it would be like 2.5 hour drive. What did I do with that freaking spoilie? I know I had it because my mom came in here and told me I needed to watch for Hayden to get off the bus, and then I don't know what I did with it. Hold on, you guys. I have another spoolie right here. Anyways, it's so fucking hot in front of this light. Anyways, so I drive all the way there. It's in Johnson City. Like I said, an hour and 6 minutes from my mom's. And if I ever moved back to Halls, it would be like 2.5 hours. So I go, and there's like a guard shack. I have to give them my name. They have my name at the guard shack. I got in at the guard shack. Go in, and you have to present your ID and your social to like sign into the training or whatever. So I do that. I give them my ID and my social, and she's like, we don't have you on the roster. You need to go back past the guard shack to the right or to the left and go to the recruiting office and figure out like why you're not on our roster. And I'm like, great. Of course I'm not on the roster. Why would it be that easy? Because that's been 2023 for me. It's been absolutely insanity, to say the least. So I go to the recruiting office, and she's like, yeah, you don't start until the 23rd of May. I'm like, excuse the hell out of me? What are you talking about? Till the 23rd of May. And she was like, yeah, we tried calling you and you didn't answer. And I was like, well, did you leave a voicemail? Because sometimes when numbers who don't call me call, I just don't answer because I don't know who that is. Why would I answer for it? So she was like, no, we typically don't leave voicemails, blase, blase. But yeah, we changed you to another group because it's permanently work from home. And you said that you may eventually move back to halls. And I was like, yeah, that's the goal here. That's the long-term goal. So yeah. And so she's like, yeah, so we were going to give you a permanent work from home. All you have to do is finish 6 weeks of training here, but it doesn't start until May 23rd. And I'm like, couldn't have you called like twice? Could have you not like done a second phone call? And she was like, yeah, whatever. And then she also says with this job, you have to have your fingerprints done, which is fine, whatever. So she gives me the address to go get my fingerprints done, and it is at the jail. So I go to the jail, I get my fingerprints done. Everything there goes fine. So yeah, now I just have a month to kill. So I'm trying to find, there is one restaurant in this town. One, bitch, one. So I called them and asked, I was very transparent, and I was like, it would literally only be for a month. But like I have my car payment and stuff, so I need to figure out something. So I'm probably going to be serving at a restaurant. I don't know how much money I'll make out of it because, guys, this is literally one of the smallest towns of existence. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's to come of this. It really just sucks that everything ended at my last job the way that it did, all because I helped a previous patient get back into treatment. It just sucks. And I don't know. This year has just been a roller coaster of emotions. It's just been kind of like the year of me discovering myself, I guess, and learning about myself and trying to figure out what makes me happy and stop trying to worry about everybody else. But in the process, all I do is worry about one other individual all of the time. And I don't know, I say this all to say that like life is really, really short. And I feel like if there is something in you that makes you feel like you need to make changes, definitely do whatever your heart tells you to do. But at the same time, just remember, don't lose yourself in exploring something that may not be what you think it is, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, just trying to really get to know myself this year has really opened up a lot of doors for me. And the people who have followed me for a long time, you know a little bit about my history with the paranormal. You know all of it because I've shared it. I've showed just how intense it is around me and has always been. My entire life been insanely just active. And here recently, it has gotten out of hand, out of pocket, if you will. And I think that it has opened a new door for me of something that I think I'm going to explore. because I feel like I'm meant to. By the way, this was the Anastasia Dip Brow. I love this stuff. The only thing is if you do get this, be sure that you close the lid all the way, because if you do not, it will dry out. And now I'm just going to use the P. Louise eye base and cut the brow. Anyways, I'm thinking of starting a new series on my channel, just to kind of test the waters and see what it might all be about. I don't know. I just feel like it's something that I need to do. And so yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm also thinking of starting back up the live NA meetings. I used to do them heavily during quarantine, and I'm feeling like that's something else that I want to start back up doing, because a lot of people during quarantine, obviously there weren't many meetings that were happening at that time, and so it was just a place for all of us in recovery to kind of gather together and share how quarantine made us feel. You guys know that my one relapse that almost happened during COVID, and it was very scary, and I was so close to using, and not only using, but using my drug of choice. It was very intense, and I feel like those meetings did a lot for me during that time, just because we were all able to be open and honest and share like what we were actually feeling and going through during that time. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. But anyway, back to it. I got a eyeshadow palette the other day from Ulta. It's a Juvia's Place. It's the new Juvia's Place Candy Shop palette, and I got a lot of the rest of my makeup, and so I figured that we would do a little live together and get ready, because why not? Like I said, I was doing this on Facebook, and we had a little bit of difficulty because I had to get off and go watch for my nephew to get off the bus. My sister lives just a few doors down, and so there was a wreck on her way home, so she was running late, and she didn't want him to be home by himself, so I had to end the live and go out there and wait for him, because he would have seen his dad's truck in the driveway and thought his dad was home, and he was not. So anywho, when I came back, I thought, well, I'll just do it on YouTube, because I haven't been live on here in a minute, so why not? That sound that keeps coming from over there creeps me the hell out. I don't know what it is, but holy guacamole, it creeps me out. All right, so now we're ready to play in this eyeshadow palette, which I'm really excited about. Oh no, not my new setting spray. Which I kind of sort of got to play in this eyeshadow palette on Monday. I wore it to get ready for my new job, but I didn't really get to play in the colors. I literally just wore this all over the lid and then put this color on top, but I really want to like dig deep in this biatch. You hear me? Okay, so, trying to decide. The thing with Juvia's Place palettes is that the colors are just kind of like all over the map, you know? Let's just go in with this pink first. This shade right here. None of these have shade names, by the way. And just put this in the crease. This is like a pretty vibrant baby pink in the pan, but once I put it on my eye, I mean, it's definitely still got some pigment to it, but it's not as pastel pink as I was hoping for, anyways. I mean, it's a cute transition pink for sure. It's cute. By the way, I self-tanned last night, so if I'm looking a little bit crazy around the eye area right now, it's because I have a really light concealer on my eye, and I kind of blended it out, and my face is pretty dark right now because of the self-tanner, but anyways, this is definitely not as bright as I was hoping it would be. But you know what? That might actually be fine because I'm going to put that hot pink on. So it might actually work out pretty well, honestly. Okay. Now, let's take this hot pink right here. See what she can do. Okay. Now see, that right there, my friends, is pigmented. Just to lay that out and start to blend it into the crease. Really pretty and vibrant. I'll build it up just a little bit more. It's pretty. Very, very pretty. Also, I did my roots the other day, which was really nice. Just kind of did something for myself, you know. I almost feel like I've just been kind of beating up on myself here lately, and it's really sad when you feel like you kind of deserve it. So just trying to be nicer to myself and remember that I'm human and we make mistakes, you know? Okay. So there's that. Now, I think I'm gonna cut the crease, I think. Not sure. Pretty. Okay, and I have kind of an idea of what I'm gonna do, so I just want like just a little bit of that pink to kind of shine through. Get the shape going here of what I'm looking for. I hope I'm getting